All right, good morning, everyone. Let me start this timer. All right, so welcome to the Saturday writing productivity, whatever you want to call this, getting stuff done stream, where I come here a little too early in the morning to work for 2 hours to get things done. Mostly what I do is work on whatever my current manuscript that needs to get done is, and today that's actually going to be Tango Tango. So I'm trying something a little differently today. As you guys can see, there's a timer up there. That's really for me to remind myself that in 10 minutes, I need to start streaming. And normally I start within 5 minutes, but I thought I would wait for at least 10 so that way people could kind of like filter in a little bit. So we'll do it that way. Let's see. Oh man. But if you are new here, basically what we do is we work for 20-minute increments where we do whatever we want to do for 20 minutes, whether that be house chores, writing, drafting, getting whatever it is that you need to do. We just spend 20 minutes dedicated to doing that. So whatever that is for you, we'll go ahead and do that. I'm still not awake. I went to bed totally exhausted. I woke up exhausted, so I'm probably going to write very exhaustedly. But those will still be more words than I had before I sat down. So kind of look at it that way. Let's see. RC is here. Hello, RC. Good morning. Thank you for coming and joining us today. I hope your new job is going well. If you guys are interested, he has a dad joke in there. I'm not putting it up on the screen, but it is kind of cute. Let's see. New job has brought coffee back into my life. Who was I kidding? You could just maybe reduce it to 1 cup of coffee. I don't know what that situation for you looks like, so I don't want to assume too much. CB is here. Good morning, CB. I am working on Start for President today as much as I can until 17th of March because I need to finish before Camp Nano starts. Oh, that's a great thing to bring up because one of my questions I had was actually pertaining to that, so we'll come back to that. Let's see. RC is going to be working on an outline. I'm just as shocked. Yeah, that is kind of not you at all. Are you sure you're RC? You're drinking coffee, you're up in the morning, you're outlining. I think you're a doppelganger now. Let's see. Oh, Ava's here. Good morning, Ava. Thank you for coming and joining us today. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Oh, we can all be so far apart and share the same void. Yes, because that has to do with RC's comment about staring off into the void for a little bit. Yes, stare space. That's what we can call it. Let's see. CB says 27 days until Camp Nano starts, 26 until my exam. Oh, yeah, that's right. You live that exciting life. Let's see, 20. Let's see. Ava says I'm working on website pages this morning. I have to do that. I had to switch website providers. I had to cut my long-time relationship with GoDaddy because they weren't living up to the daddy status. Let's just say it that way. So I had to go to somebody else. But it means I need to completely redo my website. And, I just don't want to do it right now, but I have to. Laura is here. Hello. It's so good to see you. I hope you are doing well today. I was going to ask you a question. I forgot it. Yeah, that's where we are this morning. That's where we are. I didn't write it down. Forgot. That'll come to me later, probably after I log off. Let's see. I also kind of dig it, but I also enjoy complaining about it sometimes. Oh, websites. Yeah. I get you. Let's see. CB says my clarinet exam is even closer than camp because it's the 31st. Man, I don't miss band. I really don't. Mr. Brown is here. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for making coffee today, sir. I really appreciate it. It's very nice of you. I gotta finish drinking it, though. Let's see. I wrote 100-word horror dabble last night about Medusa's hair. Oh, man, that sounds amazing. Yes, do more of that. For my first book that I wrote, I had my main characters like NPCs. Like I would always write about how her hair was shifting because like as she got more agitated and kind of moved into her monster state, like her hair would like start to do things. And Medusa was like a really big inspiration for that. I freaking love that concept so much. I really do. Debbie's here. Good morning, Debbie. Thank you for coming and joining us. Are you working on your comic today? No, Daddy. Yep. Let's see. Resitting grade 2 clarinet in 26 days, and I barely touched it this week and moving on to the 17th temporarily until the work is done. Oh, that's right. You're relocated. Let's see. Let's see. Amy's here. Good morning, Amy. I'm working on seeds, 80 varieties worth. Oh, yeah. You got planting stuff. Do it. Yeah, you go outside. No. Can't do that. None of this going outside business. No. Let's see. We'll be completely moved by this time next month. I'm not sure when the adventure begins yet, but the countdown is going. I wish you luck. I wish you luck with that moving thing, and I hope that it is a painless experience and over swiftly for you. I don't know. What is he saying? Our coffee experiments continue. Switch from traditional words. Okay, anyway, non-sugar sweetener to stevia monk fruit with MCT oil sweetener. It's not too bad. I think the one thing that Mr. Brown and I agree on with this new sweetener is it doesn't really have like that punch flavor. I mean, the British person in me is super happy with like how bland this is, but if you're used to having really strong like flavors, then it's not going to be your jam. I almost picked up the violin. What was the guitar instead? My guitar is still packed in a box. I am a bad person. I need to pull it back out and practice again, but I'll have to clean my claws down. Or maybe not. Things I don't need to think about right now. All right, anyway, so Debbie, currently putting down the base colors of a page after I finish thumbnail. Okay, nice. Let's see, Medusa's hair hisses, lies in her ears, driving her mad, so she keeps hacking them off, but they regrow. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh, terrible but wonderful. This is stevia MCT oil syrup, same kind of container. Oh yeah. Yeah, because we have like the syrup pumps. I think that's what they're called, and we were just basically able to like switch them over right away. I'm having coffee now because words are extremely hard for me this morning. I have not forgotten. It is on the bookshelf next to the guitar that hasn't been unpacked. Things I need to make more time for. All I really want to do this year is just finish all these manuscripts that I have lingering over here. That's all I really want to do. And then once I get done with that, maybe I'll take stock of where I am in my writing career and decide what to do from there. Because, I don't know, sometimes it is definitely a lot of work for no steps getting anywhere. Let's see. Where is my cursor? Let's see. I did guitar for 5 months and violin for 18 before I settled on clarinet. The physical therapist told me I had to stop playing strings because of my bad wrist. That would do it. Yep, that would do it. I wanted to play percussions when I was in middle school, but they told me no because my grandmother didn't want to have to deal with listening to me play the drums in the basement. And I was more than happy to take those drums anywhere and play them, but when you don't own the house, you don't really get to say what goes in it. So I didn't get to say what goes in it. So I got a trumpet instead, and I was equally obnoxious with that. So nobody won. Trolley Carol has always been Trolley Carol, even as a preteen. Mama Ward is here. Mama Ward, I have an update. I literally went and made an entire planner just for hashtag Hold My Latte 2022. Like I couldn't do it anymore because I had like papers like all over the place, and I was like, no, I'm gonna put it in a notebook now. So we're at that stage. I'll have to send you pictures somewhere. Let me know if you want me to send them to you like on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you prefer. I don't know if you're on Discord or not. But yeah, I've been dabbling away at this at night when I'm sitting here brainstorming about what I want to do the next day. So I keep meaning to do like video updates or any kind of videos, but like my problem is just like my brain real estate, and I just don't have any brain real estate for YouTube outside of just doing like the 3 streams that I go to. So there's like Lisa's stream on Wednesday that I go to because she's kind enough to invite me. There's Tamara's stream that I try to go to on Thursdays, and then there's the stream that I do on Saturdays. And there's the occasional, like, I think it's like the once a month Zara stream. I'm going to be with her on the 13th, but I think she does it on Twitch. I don't think she does streams on YouTube because every time I go, we're always on Twitch. So Ava might know because Ava's way more in tune with what people are doing than I am right now. I always get surprised, like, oh, okay, cool, because that's where I am. Anyway, so on that note, though, we are going to go ahead and get ready to do a writing sprint. So go ahead, and if you don't have your file open, get it open, or if you're about to work on something, get your brain shifted into doing on that thing. Let's see. Because my timer that says that I need to start working is about to go off. Look, there it goes. It's going off. Cool. Reset. Let's see. So we're going to make that a 20-minute session, my friends. And we are going to write for 20 minutes. Don't you start. Don't you do it. Okay. So we're going to write for 20 minutes or do whatever for 20 minutes, and then we'll reconvene, share our progress, how we've done. Either we're inking pages, writing pages, editing pages, staring off into space, cleaning houses, whatever you got to do for 20 minutes. This 20 minutes is yours to do with, and we're going to get it done. So I'm going to start this timer in 3, 2, 1, and I'll see you guys in 20. Okay, so that was time. Feel free to share what you did and how you did and all that goodness. I am going to set the timer for 10 minutes. No! Do as I say, not as I click. Alright, so start that timer for 10 minutes. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to ask the question of the thing, too. I was just so set on getting my stuff done. Oh, well, here, I'll ask the question now. I go through your guys' comments. So the question that I was going to ask is that since Camp Nano is around the corner, I was going to ask if anybody was participating. Let me take a look and see what we were all talking about. Movies. Cool. Let's see. Oh, man. Brain real estate. Yeah, okay. Which struggle bus we're all writing. Let's see. Trombone. I'm just kind of quickly going through these. Let's see. This coffee couldn't have finished brewing any sooner. I was looking on Word for a file I haven't made yet. Oh, well, you know, I've done that too. Oh, Hayden's here. Hello, Hayden. Thank you for coming and joining us today. I hope you are doing well. What are you working on today? Let's see. Debbie says base colors are down now for the dreaded thumbnails. That's right. You don't like doing thumbnails, if I remember from last week. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes my memory is a little sketchy. CB has booked their ticket for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That looks good. But I'm also biased because I'm a big Knuckles fan. Because I used to read like those the Archie comics of Sonic the Hedgehog, and anything that had to do with Sonic or rather Knuckles, I was just always reading it. I don't think I have any more of those comics, though. I think they're ancient history at this point. But I had so many. I think I had up from issue 1 to issue 150 when I was growing up, and then I had to move. I'm thinking, sorry, you're giving me. I had to move to England, and I couldn't justify paying to have the comic shipped all the way to England because back then it was just way too expensive. Still way too expensive, but. And then I got really upset when I was over there because, like, the Sonic the Hedgehog comics in England were just, like, it was weird. And I remember just being constantly in a state of disappointment. Let's see. RC says, I went to see Batman yesterday, and he doesn't regret going. Cool. I think we're going to see it, but not this weekend. Let's see. I don't want to see Batman. Why can't they just leave it well enough alone? Well, because studios need to make money, and they will always remake the same thing over and over because they know it's a guaranteed sell. That's why. Let's see. Movie talk. CB says that they got 130 words written. You got more written because you definitely had some conversations in the comments. You should count those words too. Let's see. Hayden has 82 words and passed the 1K mark in the chapter. Well done. Very good for you. CB is going to be participating in Camp Nano. Yep, because I remember you mentioned that at the start. Let's see. I have part I almost fleshed out while making notes on what to research. Okay, good. Let's see. Hayden says, question 1, I'm cheating at Camp Nano. Is it really cheating if, like, because Camp Nano is pretty much like just do whatever it is that you need to do, right? Like you either like write like 1,000 words in a month or you finish an outline. It's like whatever thing that you're trying to set out to do. I'm actually trying to finish a book in Camp Nano because my hard deadline is June 6th. So I want to have it completely finished in April. And when I say completely finished, I mean edited too. So if I start looking pretty haggard at the end of April, you guys are going to know why. So that's my goal. That's what I want to do. Let's see. Unfortunately, since I'm moving mid-month, I can't fill the freeze the way I normally do. Oh, that's no, blah, blah. Let's see. I hate. Okay, we're talking about thumbnails. I hate them, but they make penciling stage so much faster. Oh, okay, good to know. I just got to 2 pages finished and started to look at options to integrate services on the site and Ko-Fi. Oh yeah, I gotta look at that too because I've got Patreon, I've got Ko-Fi, and I just need to find a way to like just put it all together. And I'm just not there yet. Things I don't want to think about. Let's see. Comics in the UK are weird in general. if there is anybody from the UK, I'm about to upset you all, but everything in the UK is very strange. Their movies are weird, their shows are weird, the comics are weird, but I think it's just because they have a different sense of entertainment. And so they obviously are going to lean more towards their preferences than anybody else. It's kind of like how, like, I don't know if you guys actually watch a lot of French cinematography, but like the French have a very like unique way of like producing and sharing their storytelling. And it's kind of weird because like the French movies are actually like very well done if you take a look at them. Like the way that they like the way that they have the camera move from scene to scene and the storytelling is actually really really well done. And I think people get really thrown off because the movies that do really well, like Amelie and I can't remember what, I think it was called The Tinkerer. Like those movies are actually really good, but I think because they're so quirky, people don't know how to take them. Anyway, so that's my nerd coming out, and I'm gonna put it away. Let's see. Ava says, I'm hoping to use April for critique reads, one that I wanted to do ages ago and one I hope is ready to be done by then. I'll get on you for that because I know more people need reads. Let's see. Oh, Kari's here. Hello. Let's see. I'm actually participating in Camp Nana, first time in a long time, but I'm really excited about the story I've been outlining. Oh, well done. I hope that you are able to get as far as you want to in camp. All right, how much time? Okay, 3 minutes. 4 minutes, technically. So it's not technically cheating? Yeah, as long as you're getting whatever you want to get done. Yeah, Camp Nana is really like kind of like the free-for-all month where you get to do everything. It's the one in November where it's like, you must write 50,000 words. Do it. Write it. Let's see. Mom Award says, I haven't settled on a project. Depends on how much writing and editing I get done this month, and I haven't picked a project. Actually, since I got 3 minutes and I have to tell somebody how I've done, I'm going to tell you, Mom Award. I'm going to pretend like I'm talking to you. So last month, I got a couple of things done. I got Unrestrained Mistress for the Bowden and Gag series done. I just need to go back in and edit it. So that was an unexpected project I finished. Ball and Chain got finished, and I need to edit that too. Glances That Linger, which is the short story I have for Aphrodite's anthology, that got done. Let's see. Still waiting on Kairos Tarot. That's with the editor, but I was just told by the editor that they're working on it, so that's good. And then I got kind of I got a wrench thrown into things because I got that project from Dark Horse. So I had to go and write the summary on that, and I need to do the log line and the elevator pitch for that too, because that's how they do things there. So I finished that outline, and I need to talk to the guy I'm co-writing it with. But I haven't gotten there yet. And you know what I really need to do? I also need to include the stuff I do for like the side gig because I'm doing like a whole bunch of like character fleshing out, and that's a F ton of words. But I also got 3 newsletters published, and those newsletters are anywhere between like 900 to like 1,500 words. So I should really be counting those too. I'm not counting my words very well. Like I should really be counting my words like I was for Millwordy, and I don't know if I want to do it digitally or if I want to do it like in paper, kind of like what I have right here. But I'm also pretty self-aware of the fact that if I spend a lot of time laying out a journal, I'm like not probably going to use it as much as I think I might. So I've always like got that like apprehension of like, I don't want to spend all my time on this if I'm going to abandon it. That's kind of a thing that I do. No way. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I forgot to fill in. All right. Anyway, so so to recap, I got 3 short stories done. And those are all about 5,000 words each. And then I worked on Kitsune Kisses a little bit, and then I had to rest it because it's just my problem, man. Manuscript. There's like, I don't know why I have so much apprehension about writing it. I think because when I tried to write it, I was in like a really difficult period. And so every time I think about trying to finish it and fix it, all my brain does is go back to like that period in time. It's kind of like when you had a song with somebody and every time you hear that song after you have it like a nasty breakup, all you remember is the breakup. You can't appreciate the song anymore. So I should do a video about that, on the channel that I don't make videos on. That would be really smart. Yeah, go me. Oh, man. Let's take a look. Oh, Midsummer Murders. Yeah, that's not okay, so shows like that, like the detective ones are always fun, but the detective ones are always funny because you know, like when the show starts, three more people are gonna die. So it's like in this little tiny village of like 500 people, like how do you still have people in it? uh, I have not watched Doctor Who since the 11th Doctor. I tried and it just wasn't for me. It's for a different audience at that point, and I'm not gonna go over there and demand that people like cater to my every whim at this point because that's just rude. So, all right, start timer. So, oh, hey, Lisa's here. Hello, Lisa. Thank you for coming in. We're about to do a sprint, and I know that you're off being super mom. Don't forget, we have our thing tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I don't know if you have the stuff up or the link up or the thumbnail up or anything like that, but this is your reminder. Love. So, all right, cool. So we're going to go ahead and dive into our second sprint. And before we dive into the second sprint, I'm going to remember to put the next question up, which actually, ironically, has to do with the busy planner. It's like I planned this. Wow. So if you're not going to the Boozy Planorama tomorrow, feel free to share what you're going to be trying to work on for the rest of this month. Hello, sir. Did you come to say hi? Hello, sorry. Ranger's here. Does anybody want to see Ranger? Of course you do. You guys all want to see Ranger. I don't know if you can see him, though. There he is. There's my big boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. That's my good boy. That's my good boy, Ranger. Yep. All right, so. All right, you've had your time, sir. You're done. Oh, okay, you're not done. All right, well, I'm going to keep petting him, and I'm going to go ahead and start the timer for you guys. So, again, we're going to spend 20 minutes doing whatever it is that we need to do, whether it be writing, outlining, thinking, brainstorming, thinking about Camp Nano, not wanting to do Camp Nano, whatever it is. These 20 minutes are yours to do as you see fit with. So, we'll go ahead and start this timer in 3, 2, 1. I'll see you guys in 20. Okay, that is time. Feel free to share what you did, how you did, and all that goodness. I am going to set a new timer to remind myself that in 10 minutes I have to sprint again, because that's my life. So I did more words. I have no idea how many more words I did. Let me look. That is, I think that's about 700. I'm not super sure. I did more words. Words were done. Good job. Let's take a look. All right. So the question that I had for this sprint was the Boozy Planorama is tomorrow 8 p.m. EST, and what do you want to plan out for this month? So that was my question. Now I'm going to scroll up. Okay, doggo. That's where we left off. Lisa says, I'm planning audiobook recording for March and first in series writing for April. Oh, nice. Nice. So you'll have something to do for Camp Nano as well. 2 birds, 1 stone. I like it. Kari says, finishing the outline, so I'm ready for camp and some more videos and live stream ideas. I'm inching closer to a follower count I need for affiliation on Twitch. Only 16 more. Oh, congratulations. I'm happy to hear that. Mama Ward, you've gotten so much done. Yay! Thank you. I'm trying really hard. I want to get more done. I just want to get all the manuscripts done. I just want them done. Angela is here and saying, good morning, just found me. Well, thank you for coming and finding me. I appreciate that. We just finished second sprint, so I think we've got 2 more. Yep, we got 2 more, and then we will be wrapping it up for today. So and we'll start that in about 8 minutes. Let's see, I have done newsletters. I barely get my blog done monthly. Yeah, it's like, I guess I'm treating the newsletter kind of like a blog. One of my friends pointed Substacks out to me and asked me to give it a shot. So I'm trying to give it a shot. I don't know. I've always been kind of love-hate relationship with blogs and newsletters, but I know that they're really important. So I'm working my way through it. Let's see. RC says this month is dedicated to the comic writing research for real this time, and also to start looking into cover artists for my first release. I bet if you had a bullet journal, that would help you plan all that out better. I'm just saying. Just a little bullet journal thing. I realize I'm lagging by 4 minutes. I think if you refresh the stream, it will help you catch up. I've had to do that sometimes. Let's see. I want to use the time during Boozy Planorama to set up my Trello for my 3-year plan. AuthorTuber Misha has a layout that I love, but it's time consuming to set up for me so far. Yeah, that's always like the thing. I use Notion a lot, and the one thing I like about Notion is that it's kind of like Trello on crack, but once you set something up, it's a template at that point. So if I have to like redo something, then that's makes it a little bit easier. So basically, like, the less friction I have to get something done, the easier for me. The only big reason I have like the Hold My Latte in the binder is because 1, I realize I need time away from a screen, and 2, writing things out just triggers different parts of my brain to help me problem solve things. So that's why I do that. But Trello is really good in the sense that it also like integrates with Google Drive extensively. So if that's something that you want to explore, that is a thing. Let's see. JC is here. Good morning, JC. Thank you for coming and joining us today. I hope that you are doing well. The Mama Ward says, lipsticks, liquor and stickers. I'm planning to finish scheduling writing for Spartan, Chimera, editing Allies and Enemies, and B&B, and work in progress chat and vlogs. Yeah, you're really knocking it out of the water, Mama Ward. Let's see. Are there any more answers to the question? 2 a.m. for you. Won't be able to attend. Hey, we got a replay if you really want to watch us be there. It's really up to you, but I appreciate the thought. Thank you, CB. Let's see. Oh, Jeannie's here. Hello, Jeannie. Thank you for coming and joining us today. Hope you are doing very well. Let's see. Hayden says few dozen more words, slow progress, but still progress. Writing and small talk can be dreadfully dull. It can be. There's a book. Do I have it here is the question, though. Oh, I do. Hey, look at that. Not saying that you haven't read it and you don't know what I'm not talking about, but there's a book. It's called Writing Dazzling Dialogue. So if you're writing dialogue and you're finding it's not interesting, they actually have like suggestions in here for that. So again, it's called Writing Dazzling Dialogue. It's by James Bell. And you can get it on Kindle, I think, I got it on Kindle for 99 cents. I don't know what it's going for right now, but if that's something that you're interested in, again, How to Write Dazzling Dialogue by James Bell. So that's a thought. Debbie said 2 pages thumbnailed. Nice, nice. Let's see. CB says I'm working out of my daily average for Millwordy. Nice. I have not been recording words very well. I really need to. I think I'll update my word count for the year in Notion after this. That's what I need to do. Let's see. Kari says filled my planner with doctor's appointments for the next couple of months. I think my doctor's appointment's like in the summer right now. If I don't have to, I don't go. Jeannie says editing, outlining, newsletter setup, Medium posts, so much more and everything. Busy, busy, busy. Do you have a video about Notion? I do, in fact, have a video about Notion. If you go on my channel, it's got like a big N on it. Can't miss it. It's right there where I talk about it. So, and then Eden says I'll be sure to look that up later. Cool, cool, cool. I finished everybody's chatter with 4 minutes to spare. But yeah, I think talking about Notion was one of the last videos I did before it just basically became filled with nothing but live streams. One day, maybe I'll do something on YouTube, but part of the reason I really don't like making videos on YouTube is because they keep getting reported for stuff that isn't reportable, and by the time it gets resolved and they find out that the claim is false, like it's such a hassle. Like I just don't really feel like making content for a platform that really doesn't do anything for its creators or take care of their creators. And unfortunately, because my subscriber base is at the level that it is, like it's just not worth it to me. So I come here for accountability on writing on Saturdays, and that's pretty much it. And on the other 2 streams that I go to. Let's see. BRB having Flash Fiction reading video premiere on my channel. Nice. Have fun with that. And now I have to yawn. Sorry, but not sorry. So let's go ahead and I will get question 2 up, or question 3 up. It's a really important question for me because I knew that it was going to get to this point. Question 3 is I'm hungry now, so what are you all doing for breakfast? Because I might go out, I might cook something. I don't know. I need some inspiration from you guys. Okay, so man, I really was thinking ahead because I actually am hungry now. Oh, I just want to finish all these manuscripts. Math, yuck. Math, yep. Well, I've got, let me pull it up. Because I've got like a thing that just automatically does it for me. All right, word tracker. Let's take a look. Look. All right, so, oh wow, I'm like up 10K from the last time I updated this thing. Okay, so 32,647. All right, there's that. I need to edit that. Ball and chain, I gotta edit that. I don't know why I put disgruntled mistress. It's unrestrained mistress. Restrained. I gotta go in there and edit that. Do I have resting on here? I need to make one that's called resting. All right, resting. And then ball and chain is resting. Glances that linger is resting. I have got to finish drafting that. You guys are watching me like in real time, like figure this stuff out. As with a beta reader. As with an editor. And okay, that's it. All right, cool. Status updated. All right, let's take a look. I'm ready. Cereal bar for breakfast, and then for lunch I had bird eyes potato waffles. Oh, that's good. I had that. I used to live in England for 7 years. So RC said waffles. That also sounds good. Kari says I had chocolate milk with Lucky Charms cereal. Oh, okay, so cereal is looking pretty strong in my future. Angela said ham and eggs. Well, that also sounds good. Chocolate milk is greatest. I agree. Let's see. My weekend list is to get the site back online. Will not be live because the full list is longer than a weekend to finish. I need to do something for myself. Or my stuff, not myself. I mean, I need to do both of those things. Fruit and granola bar is my standard, not a morning eater. I'm not either, but when I get done, I'm going to be hangry, and I don't want to be a bear at poor Mr. Brown. He doesn't deserve that from me. All right, so I think I might have cereal and not go out then. Because so far I've seen a lot of cereal in here, and I actually do have cereal, so man, I'm hungry. Okay. Let's see, 20 minutes. Let's do this again. Let me check my word count real quick, because if I've hit my 2K, I need to work on some other stuff today. Nope, I got another 300 words before I hit my 2K. So more than likely, the last sprint will be me working on something else. And that something else is actually, I think, a Patreon post. Yep, it's a Patreon post. Okay, cool. All right, so I don't know what I want to write, though. Give me 1 second while I figure myself out, because I already fleshed out the 2 scenes I wanted to write. So... I guess I could write that. Okay. That was me brainstorming. All right, question 3. What are you guys doing for food? So that way I can come back and get some inspiration here. Eat some Cocoa Puffs, chocolate chip pancakes, and coffee. Goodness. Okay, I need to start this timer. So we are going to spend the next 20 minutes doing whatever it is that we need to do, either being hungry, writing, cleaning, staring off in the space, getting ready for Camp Nano, whatever it is. These 20 minutes are yours to do as you see fit with. And I will start this in 3, 2, 1. See you guys in 20. Okay, that was time. Feel free to share what you did, how you did, and all that goodness. You have all been talking about food the entire time I'm writing, and that's fantastic because I'm probably still going to have cereal. Let's see. Lisa says that Hi. Hello, Kissy. Lisa says that she has a chocolate croissant from Starbucks. Oh, I don't know if I told you, Lisa. I actually went and had that pink drink that you were talking about, and it's freaking delicious. I loved it. So thank you for that recommendation. Now we're talking about intermittent fasting. Coworkers. How'd you guys do in the last sprint? I don't know if you heard, but I said that I did 700 words in the last sprint and then 900 words in the sprint after that. And then this sprint, I just hit my word count that I was aiming for. So I'm going to call it a day and work on my Patreon post that I need to do. Let's see. CRC said, finished working on my outline. It's from a graphic novel. Now you talk about more food. See, Debbie says, finish thumbnailing the second page. Did I not hit the start button on this? I did not. Okay, so start button has been initiated. Oh my goodness. So finish thumbnailing the second page, and my brain says no more. It's time to make breakfast. As you should be having breakfast. Yes, I am really looking forward to that cereal. I really need to finish drinking this coffee. I normally don't. Not so slow with this. So you write horror when everything begins with a shock scene. Yep. Shock value does pretty good. CB says that they wrote 39 words in that last sprint. Well done. Very good. Lisa says pink drink. Yes. I might actually go get some more today. I might. No, it's like a strawberry drink with like coconut milk. Actually, you know what? Technically, I could honestly make that myself. Okay, I know what I'm doing today. I usually like to do some kind of like culinary experiment on the weekend. I think that's going to be it. And I needed to go for a walk anyway, so I think I'm going to walk to the store and do that. Mama Ward says, Lisa, you and Carol have gotten me trained to schedule things better. Aw, thank you. That's so sweet of you. I really like that you said that. Kari says I spent half that sprint trying to tell a caller I can't locate a resident without a last name, and he kept listing off all this other info I don't have access to. Finally said he'll just text her. Oh, well, that's exciting. Yeah. I remember when I used to work for a bank, I had a daughter that kept trying to get into like her parents' bank accounts, and she didn't really seem to understand that because she wasn't on the account, I couldn't just let her go into it. And she's like, but I really need to get into that account. I was like, and I really need you to be on that account. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to transfer you to my supervisor. Because at one point, like, you just can't keep doing that. So anyway, so RC says, I fleshed out part 2. Go Doppelganger RC. Oh my goodness, who are you? I don't know you. Soon you'll have a bullet journal. Just Ava, working on setting up an affiliate program, links, and a page to show transparency of this idea I have to censor creators that are writers utilizing funds from specific merch collections. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yes, that's a fun area for you to play with, Ava. You have fun with that. Let's see. Pink strawberry coconut. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. CB says, I think I know what I did wrong. Stupid math. Math. Yes. I miss math. You'll get one. I have faith. It's okay. We'll send you one. Just like we sent Dal a laptop for her stuff, we'll send you a bullet journal so you can get more organized. Or you could just save yourself time and maybe use like Google Calendar or something. I don't know. Whatever works for you. Oh my goodness. Not mean to yawn. If you yawn because I yawned, I'm sorry. So let's take a look at one thing. Sanity Keeper. What do I have to get done today? So, I have to outline a scene today too. All right, so I drafted that, and now I'm going to take a break until Monday on it. Wait, is that the same thing? It is the same thing. Ha 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 ha. That's when I was only working on this story on Saturdays. I'll just move that down here. Let's see, I gotta do my author update. I gotta do story origin. I gotta do scene outline. Okay. But I really want to do the author update because that's going to take longer, and I just want it out of the way. So we'll do that. Or Notion. Yes, I absolutely adore Notion, obviously. It's my go-to program, as you guys could tell, because I literally just went there and be like, what do I have to do today? I have so much stuff in here. Looking forward to taking these boxes off and getting them out of the way. Let's see. I bought a 5-year planner. We'll see how long I use it. Yeah, it's such a tricky space because sometimes I'm like, I'll get this thing and it will save me time. And then yeah, I think my Fox planners are a really good example of that. I do that pretty frequently. Then get back into the masterclass before Niall flunks me. Yeah. I think there's like one class on masterclass that was really interested in. It's about like how to interrogate people, and I was like, I really am like morbidly curious, and I want to go do that, but I have to get all my other stuff done. So it's like, let's see. Yeah, so in this next sprint, I'm going to do my author update for Patreon and get that done. And I need to figure out what I'm doing with Patreon. I mean, I'm updating it, I'm putting stuff on there, and all that money still goes towards like my cover artists and stuff like that. So I'm super grateful for that. Is it possible to just make? I'm just gonna Google something real quick. Yeah. All right, sorry. See the clack, clack, clack. What is that? There's another crowdfunding website. What is it called? Oh, wow. Pros and cons. Advantage of open platforms. Oh, wow. Somebody wrote a whole thing about this. Oh, my. Oh, dear. Well, I guess that doesn't surprise me. Ongoing maintenance. Huh. Guess I'll take a look at this later. Very interested. Okay, so anyway, I think maybe this time I'll put graphics in my post. That would be a nice update. And then I could probably like do that update on Substack too in a week or two or something. Something. Really just need to get better at this. I'm sure Lisa has lots of things to tell me about newsletters. Sorry, something just popped on my screen. Crowdfunding website. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them, but this one is, I don't know enough about to have a thought. Okay, so we are actually going to be going over in the next sprint for the 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and start another 20-minute sprint right now because I have other things that I need to get knocked out today. So I don't have any more questions. That's the last question. Just remember, guys, that tomorrow at 8 we have the Boozy Planorama. If you guys would like to come and hang out and get some stuff organized. Otherwise, I think we're going to go ahead and start this. So let me make sure. I got that open. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this. So last sprint, it's the very last one, and then you're free to go and do whatever it is that you want to do for the rest of the day that's not related to getting things done. Or you can keep working on getting things done. It's your life. You live it how you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do with yourself. But we'll go ahead and we'll start the sprint in 3, 2, 1, and I'll see you guys in 20. All right, so that's time. That was our last sprint. I hope y'all got whatever it is that you need to get done. I managed to do the author update on Patreon, and I posted it. I thought about putting pretty pictures on there, and then I was like, nah, it's okay. Maybe I'll do that for Medium. I don't know. Let's take a look. Oh, thank you for doing that, Lisa. Dropping the link to Sunday's Boozy Planorama on this Sunday at 8 with me, Lisa, and a few other friends. You may need to troll some You behave. You behave, sir. You can make 2 jokes. That's your limit. You can make 2 jokes. If you do more than 2 jokes, I will be stern with you. But yeah, go ahead and show up, and you can troll us a little bit. Let's see. Okay, chat. See, Mama Ward says, I love the idea of books quarterly with a monthly box of swag in between to keep the hype train going. Yeah, if you're talking about the Brandon Sanderson thing, I thought that was really well done. I mean, I'm super happy for him. I know there's been like a weird, like mixed feeling about the Kickstarter, and I guess I was kind of baffled by it because I remember talking to one person and they were like, well, he makes enough money. And I was sitting here being like, you know, if you could go and get away with doing that, making as much money, you know, you would do it. So like, just be happy for the guy. Oh man. Let's see, I wish I had 600 for the deluxe package to see what he's doing with it. I also wish that I had that much money, but we just went with the audiobook version. So, let's see. Spring is on the way. You got your thing outlined. Good job. Super proud of you. I still have one scene that I need to get finished outlining. And I say outlining, but what I'm really doing is I'm kind of like, I'm getting the outline ready for the editor because like it's all in my brain, but I know that when you give stuff to editors, they like to see the outline and blah, blah, blah. So I'm just really doing that for them. Let's see. Ava says I just moved to setting up services, which are oddly limited with Wix booking options. Oh, you're doing it with Wix. That's exciting. Good luck with that. Grateful for Ko-Fi. Lisa said I set up Boozy Planner on StreamYard. Well done. Well done. Let's see. Number 1 Kickstarter of all time. Yeah, that thing like broke the news. Like I've been super happy with seeing it. Let's see, Lisa says also writers need to get over the idea that money is bad. I mean, if you're an independent author, you need money to do things. Like I have to pay for my covers and sorry, I realized I'm hunching. I have to pay for my covers and I have to pay for editing services. And if you want like an experienced editor and they know that they're good at their job, they're kind of expensive. So like, yeah, you need money to make money, unfortunately, for that. CB says finally finished the darn spreadsheet. Good for you, CB. I'm very proud of you. Mama Ward says, I'm also puzzled and pointed out it's not all his money, though the majority is going to publishing and distribution, postage and printing is expensive. Oh, yeah, it certainly is. Like when I was I organized a Kickstarter for one group and just doing like the postage and handling for like everybody. Like, so if you're talking about like the US postage service, that's anywhere between like $10 and like $18 depending on where they live, right? And that's not even accounting for the people that are overseas, because that can go up to like, just to send a letter overseas to France cost me once $30. So if you that's a letter, right? Like standard postage. So just go ahead and add weight to that, and you're looking at like, you know, like like up to $40. It's starting at $40 and then higher up to send stuff overseas. And you know Brandon Sanderson has a whole bunch of fans that are overseas, so it's going to cost money, right? Everybody's assuming that he's pocketing however much he's got from the Kickstarter, but you know, I would say about at least 40% is going to be going towards like branding, packaging, distribution, all that stuff. And then oh man, and that's not even accounting for like the narration. So like for me to like have Queen of Swords and Silence narrated cost me $2,000, right? So, and that's a 20-hour book, and Brandon usually writes 40-hour books, so I know that's going to cost more. And in my book, I didn't ask for any revisions on my audiobook at all, because to ask Linda to go back and do the revisions for certain scenes, that would have cost me like, I think it was like $40 a minute. And I didn't really want to do that. So obviously I got a little cheap on, you know, certain places where people have been like, well, it should sound like this. I'm like, you know, it could be, but I'm paying for it. So didn't do that. Anyway, so not that I want to get on that bandwagon too much. Let's see. what's Mama Ward saying? If you watch the second and third of the live stream interview announcement, he talks about how much the shipping is and how they're looking for your printers and shippers. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he really does break it down. Like, he's super transparent about where all this money's going to. So if there's any misunderstanding about that, I'd probably go and check that out. Even if it was all going to his personal bank account, who cares if he produces what he promises until he's a millionaire? All millionaires are bad. I haven't met any, so I don't have a thought or opinion on that. All right, so, well, that was an exciting tangent that I got off on. So let's go ahead and we're going to wrap up. Oh, wow. You got your moment, miss. There she is. That's my little bundle of joy, giving you all the bug eye look right now. Anyway, so I'll see you in the stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out and getting stuff done with me. I got everything I need to get done today, so I appreciate that, and thank you for holding me accountable. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for the day. Again, my name is Kara Brown. I'm an urban fantasy author. I wrote those books over there on the wall. If you're interested in supporting me, all the links to my published works are down below. I would really appreciate it. Or you can go to my Ko-Fi and give me $3. Or if you want to support me on Patreon, basically on Patreon, I have outside of updates, I give like snippets of things that are coming out, and I usually publish like little short stories on there for you guys if you're interested in that. But the short stories are kind of like the steamy short stories, with the exception of the novel that I have on there. So I have it all appropriately labeled if some things are your things or not your things. So again, all that down below, knock yourself out. Or you could just tell people about it, whatever you want to do. Honestly, what I would really like, if you guys want to make my day, if you guys have bought anything that I have written and you have not left me a review, I really need those reviews right now. Like, Fine Print only has 1 review on it right now, and I would be really happy if I could hit like 5 reviews on it. Even if you think it's complete garbage, please read it, tell me it's garbage, and I'm going to move on. 5 reviews, that's all I need. Okay, so anyway, let's see. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to wrap up because now I'm really hungry and I'm getting hangry, and I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Boozy Planorama is tomorrow at, again, 8 p.m. EST tomorrow night on Lisa's channel. So if you would like to come and watch us get a little tipsy while planning out our futures, this is the time to do it. But I'm going to go ahead and end off, and I will talk to y'all again